Hey, lunatics. Hope you're all doing well on this fine Tuesday evening. I'm sorry for the late start, and I'm also sorry that it's not actually Fire Emblem Three Houses like the schedule said. I've been dealing with some stuff tonight, and I unfortunately had a lot of errands I had to take care of that resulted in me just like starting the stream extremely late. Like, I'm normally not freaking 3 hours late with a stream. But, you know, life tends to get in the way of that sometimes, and I feel so bad about that. Everyone, this is honestly the first time it's ever gotten this bad before where I didn't cancel my stream. I was like, you know what? It's the end of the year. I refuse to not stream on the last month of the year when this is the time when people are like, yo, hey, we need stuff to take our mind off of things. And also, like, you know, it's a golly, jolly, cheerful time right now, and we want to share love all around. And I'm like, you know what? That sounds nice right about now. I want to hang out with you guys. So I decided, let's make tonight a chill stream night. Like, I don't think I'm going to be doing, like, Mario and Luigi for the majority of the night, because we're going to be starting off with Zenless really quick right here, because we're going to be doing some Zenless pulls at the moment. Because, like, due to some recent news drops by Hoyo in regards to the upcoming patch for Zen. I just realized, is the audio even on right now? Hang on a second. Sorry, the audio for the game was way too low at that moment. Yeah, so like, there's some recent news about the upcoming patch for Zenless where they're giving away a free character. They're going to be giving away Harumasa from Section 6 for free, and Miyabi is going to be occupying the entire patch by herself. Well, unless I wanted to pull for Harumasa, but I'm not going to do that because I'm giving a free Harumasa. So I was like, okay, yeah, honestly, that's my face right now. My face right now is Zuyen. I'm thinking to myself, okay, I was planning on saving up money because I wanted to pull for Harumasa and Miyabi. I wasn't really feeling lighter all that much. His story kind of really made him more endearing to me. I was like, if I had the funds, I would do it. And then I found that Harumasa was free, like I said. So I was like, okay, if I have the entire patch to pull for Miyabi, I don't really need to worry too much about my material. I do have like 15,000 polychrome, which is about like 90 something pulls. And I also have like 69 nice monochrome, which adds on like about 40-ish more pulls. So I was like, okay, maybe I will actually pull for lighter. So yeah, like, before we do that though, how about we do a quick 10 pull off the stable banner and see if we get lucky and get a S-rank character at 71 surges. Yeah, we're totally going to get an S-rank character right now, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. I wouldn't mind if I get multiple A's. That would be love. Yo, 3 A's though. Okay, what are the A's I picked up here? I wouldn't mind getting some new weapons as well, because like that way we can get some further upgrades for our A weapons that can be used for our other characters. I think the original Transmorpher is in a regular weapon. I don't think it's related to any character, so I'll take that.
Pleasure to work with you, Proxy.
Nicole, do not say that like that to me. My God, girl. But yeah, I'll take Nicole. That gives me some extra pull, so I'll gladly take that. Ooh, Rainforest Gourmet. I don't think I actually got a Rainforest Gourmet before, so that's actually going to be really nice for me. Never got a Rainforest Gourmet before. That's actually really nice. This is actually a pretty decent anomaly weapon to pick up, so I'll take it. You didn't even notice audio slow. You're more focused on listening to me? Aw, thank you, Lindea. Appreciate that. But yeah, that's cool. So we got like a few extra weapons and Nicole, so that'll get us a few extra pulls if we really need it. Like, how many pulls does that actually give us? Okay, so I have 116, so if I get 20 per pull, that's like, what, 8 pulls? So we have 8 free pulls right now if I happen to not get lighter, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna get him, so, yeah. 80 searches! Maybe I'll get lucky. I'll get him literally right now so we can save some... Are you freaking kidding me?
Hey, do you know how much I hate you sometimes?
Maniacal, are you serious right now?
You know how much I hate you sometimes?
I just want to point out, this is my 20th 20 pull on Lighter's banner.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah, like, reminder, I had 80 pulls to an S rank. I just want to point that out. Okay, well...
Give me a screen share. I need to see this.
All right, hang on. Okay, so do you think it's actually going to be lighter?
Is this like your first, like, oh no, this is your 20th one.
This is literally, actually, no, you know why I got this on? The next pull, okay, so here's the thing. I pulled 10 into this, and the S rank is the next one. He was number 12.
Well, whatever one is number 12, because I know, yeah, it's...
No, this is 11. The next one is going to be 12.
Yeah, well, what is it, though?
Is it lighter? Or is it going to be another standard banner? Because that's going to be annoying as hell. Oh my god, I got lighter in 12.
Man, I thought I did good with like 75. You got him at 12?
How the hell did I get lighter in 12?
I don't know.
What the actual hell? I thought this was going to take another 30 minutes!
I mean, you can go for his weapon if you really want to.
I don't need his weapon! But you know what? Considering how awful my recent luck is, I will take this! What the frick? How the hell did I get lighter in 12?
That was a winning 50-50 in 12. That's really good, honestly. Once again, your account's very blessed in this game.
Dude, this is luckier than Zuyen and Ellen.
Yeah, I'd say, I like how my luckiest was like a losing 50-50 around like, what, 37 and a winning at like 38. So like it was like 75 total, and then you're over here with like, yeah, I got 12. I'm like, all right, fucking like Kids Next Door times 3. I see where you're going.
Kids Next Door times 3, excuse you.
Yeah, because there's 5 members and times 3. Just ignore like the last like 3 of them.
Just ignore number 13, 14, and 15.
Yeah, exactly. Just ignore them. We don't need them.
I can't believe I pulled lighter in 12 pulls. What the... Like, I just did a 10 pull... Okay, I got Ambi's weapon. Whatever. I'll take another one of those, I guess.
Yeah.
How the hell did I pull lighter in 12? Jesus Christ. Like, this kind of makes up for all my bad pulls for, like, Bernice, Caesar, Jane.
See, I'm waiting for my, like, streak of good luck for once. I'm just saying, like, something, like, really
What are you
early.
talking about? You got lighter in a reasonable amount.
With, like, 75, which is, like, I mean, it was after losing 50-50.
But Firmside, I pulled lighter in 12! Like, literally, the very first 10 pull! Okay, so it's not the first 10 pull. Like, remember I did that joking 10 pull, like, the last time I streamed Zenless and I got nothing? Literally the first 10 pull of the stream. Bam! What the actual hell is my luck right now?
Well, we can go to your polys real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so another 13k to save. Because you don't really need to pull for lighters. You really want his, like, weapon.
Unless I really want his weapon, which I don't. I think I want Miyabi's weapon. I think Miyabi's weapon is more worth it.
Yeah, honestly, with how much you have, you're probably worth going after, like, Miyabi's weapon and her.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Miyabi and her weapon.
Yeah.
And you know what? I want to point out something. Actually, no, say your thing really quick and I'll say it.
I'll just say just because she's like a special character from what we've seen, so her weapon's probably gonna be more worth it because of that.
No, exactly. And you know why? It's because she's going to be a crit rate character, and I'm pretty sure her weapon is going to increase crit rate as an anomaly. Her weapon is the only anomaly weapon that increases crit rate. No other anomaly weapons increases crit rate.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I might as well go for Miyabi's weapon at that point. So I just want to point out something. Before I started a stream, I specifically bought monochrome because I thought I was going to need it in case I lost the 50-50 for lighter. How the hell did this happen?
You got very lucky.
No, like ridiculously so. Literally the first 10 pull.
Yeah, it also wasn't even losing 50-50 either.
Fighting?
I'm here, so we're good.
It wasn't even about losing 50-50. This is so stupid.
Acheron is a Honkai Star Rail character in the debuff class who needs crit. Only her weapon gives crits. So basically just Miyabi, yeah.
I don't know what lighter's best weapon is. I think it was fossilized.
Looking into it, like not getting the S rank weapons, it'd be fossilized core. If you're not really using Coleta, just give him Coleta's weapon, honestly.
Yeah, I was thinking about just giving him Coleta's weapon then, yeah. What kind of stuff does he want? He wants this? Okay, sure.
He's just trying a better Coleta, so like honestly, just give him Coleta's weapon at that point.
Have any good impact weapons on him?
Where did you set like a baseline and just go from there?
I don't have any good fire stuff for him at the moment, though. Do I have any percentage attack I can throw on him? I guess I'll just throw this on him for now. Once I get some better stuff for him, then I'll like, I'll properly deck him out. But at the moment, yeah, I don't think I have any S rank shock stars actually.
Seems like you haven't really gone for them. I guess because you really didn't bother with stun characters all that much.
Yeah, not really. What substats does he want? He wants crit rate or what?
I can look that up. I think he wanted like crit rate, crit damage, attack. I'll double check here.
Yeah, double check for me. Burbs, like, how the hell did I kill him in 12? Like, dude, this is more lucky than Zuyen and Ellen. And I thought Zuyen and Ellen were my luckiest pulls. What the frick?
If you're going for more of an anomaly-based lighter, he's going to want attack percentage and anomaly. Otherwise, normally he's going to just want crit rate, crit damage is equal, then attack percentage, then pen, which equals like attack, like flat numbers.
Okay, fair enough. Well, frick, I don't have anything good for him.
Well, at least there's like a event soon for like double discs, so you could just try then. Yeah, man, I'm waiting for my good luck in this game. I mean, lighter was my good luck in the sense of like at least like 75 total pulls to get him. It just came with a losing 50-50. I'm waiting for the day I get like a low amounts and like it's like I'm waiting for the day I get like a low amounts with the winning 50-50, or even just like the fabled like 2 rest ranks in one like 10 pull. Either one I'd be satisfied with.
Oh my god, I have such nothing stats for him.
Yeah, you gotta just find stuff for him later. You don't have like any like shock stars, dang.
Oh hey Gaddy, how you doing, buddy?
Fine.
Hello, Gaddy.
Most of my Christmas shopping is done.
That's good to hear. Let me move Maniacal out of the way so he's not just like underneath you. There you go. Good luck just happens sometimes. Honestly, considering how awful my luck has been in both real life and Zenless, I needed a free lighter today. I really needed a free lighter. I do not have enough material to raise him up to level 10. That is really, really sad.
Seems like Lighter's going to be a character that you just want to build up, but probably won't be able to for a while because of lack of materials.
Yeah, I'm going to have to build him up, like, slowly over time because, man... I can't even get him up to level 15 yet to raise up his stats.
Mine's at 50 out of 50 right now. I'm trying to, like, make his weapons better and his skills better and all that. He's up to, like, his D core skill. He's just been like the one I've just been
I'm
like
here,
mainly
so we're
focusing
good.
on. The main thing is I just don't have money in the game right now, so I just need to like start working for that to get like his level cap broken and all that.
I just want to point out, I freaking dropped $50 on monochromes entirely just to prepare for this.
I have them for Miyabi and her weapon.
I want to be clear on this. I only dropped the $50 because I still had the dupes up. Like, normally, if you want to buy extra pulls, you buy the $15 one on the screen right here. That's what you want to pull, but if you have the duplicates on for this, then it's better to get those instead, which is what I picked up.
They might potentially refresh soon with like 1.4 or
No,
1.5.
I think it's 2.0 is when they refresh.
I guess so, yeah. Because it's like almost like a soft relaunch with like the new patch.
We fight
Yeah,
it.
the
Pick me.
next patch is a soft relaunch, but I don't think we're going to get more monochromes until 2.0.
Yeah.
Let's you.
Well,
We fighting?
literally the only characters I'm missing are Nekomata and Chingy. I will pick up Chingy the next time she reruns, assuming it's soon.
I think it might not be for a bit because I think other characters around here are probably more popular and might get reran first.
Yeah, I think Ellen and Zhu Yin will get reran first.
Considering Ellen's getting like a new move in the next update, she's probably getting a banner rerun.
Yeah, I think Ellen will get a rerun. I just hope that we can get Chingy sooner than later because, like, I'll be real. Like, I'm guaranteed Nekomata. No matter what, I'm guaranteed Nekomata. Chingy,
My cup of hot
it's
water.
just bothering me that she's the only character I don't have, basically. So,
Yeah, it must be nice to have like, you know, only like 2 characters missing.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I've gotten lucky pulling every character so far because, like, I should,
have
like, getting
not.
all the characters costs so much money, honestly.
Yeah, I haven't really put all that much into the game.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit, but yeah.
Well, since we got Lighter, that means we also got Lighter's icon,
Yeah.
which I'm not going to run because Yu Yen's my favorite character, but still. Wait, does that mean we also... Yeah, Lighter's banner, which we will pick up eventually.
G-UN carrying this entire game on her ass.
So
Oh, for Ether's teams, that is.
Yeah, you're not kidding. To be fair, she might just, like, fall off because of, like, she's a burst damage character and the upcoming changes to her ultimate might not be that great.
Potentially.
Zenless is a bit scummy, showing you the characters you don't have in the character select menu. Genshin and Honkai Star Rail don't do that.
Only the brave.
I'm here.
Yeah, because it just shows you just like how much like you're just missing. Like for me, I'm missing like what, Caesar, Chingy, Grace, Coleta. What else am I missing? Go up a little bit. I'm trying to think what other characters I'm missing.
Which
Standing by.
Is it just those two?
At your service.
Oh, Ellen. I'm missing Ellen. Yeah.
Yeah, you're missing Caesar, Ellen, and Chingy.
Caesar, Ellen, Chingy, Grace, and Coleta.
Oh, you're missing Grace and Kaleda?
Yeah, it's why I'm just like.
I only handle
It's why I got that like when I got that like for Lighter's banner, I got a M1 Nekomata. I'm like, I really wish this was Grace or Coleta so I could just finish off like the initial 6 because I don't want to use like my my free 300 pull because it's like, well, then if I just pull Grace immediately afterwards after getting her, it's like, well, crap.
No, exactly.
You know?
This is why I always suggest just, like, hold off. Like,
Yeah, that's why I'm holding off because I don't want to like screw myself over out of like one of the characters.
I'm at 260. I just need 40 more and then I can just grab Nekomata. Assuming I don't get her before then.
See, Burnside, this game had a funny sense of humor for me. Give me Grace on a Yanagi banner and Colleen on a Lighter banner. See, that's me, but the fact that, like,
That's funny.
that's me, but like this game's sense of humor that my Lycon is +3 currently because the game loves to give me Lycons. I would
Gaddy,
love other characters.
Gaddy, I'm not sure how much you know about Zenless, but it's especially funny for Grace and Yanagi because they're both electric characters.
Eh.
And, you know, Kaleda is also a fire character like Lighter.
Only the brave will win.
Yeah. Like from what I remember,
You wanna test my hammer?
Lycon was on both Ellen
Let's
and
see.
Shingy's banner for me for like losing 50-50s.
It's still stupid to me that you have a freaking M3 Lycon. It's so stupid.
Yeah, M3 Lycon, M1 Nekomata, still missing Grayson Colada.
Won't stand
Yeah, I
only
think the only S rank that's more than 0 is Colada for me because I accidentally pulled her.
You want to test my hammer?
Can you give me your spare Colada?
No, I need her. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I don't really need her anymore now that I got
you're
lighter.
You're never using your Colada unless the game has some kind of thing that like has you like doing a MOA where like some characters can only be used like once for like a period of time and you have to use other characters.
Yeah, that's true. That is extremely true.
I remember Fate Grand Order did that at one point for like one of
Fighting?
their
Take
events.
All
Back
right,
when-
well,
that.
You know, I
yeah.
understand why this game is the way it is, but I wish there were more like animalistic characters on the women's side because
Only the
like
brave
it's
will
mostly on the men's side with
That's
Ben and
me.
Lycon.
We've got, like, one,
I'm
like,
not.
cat.
I'm not gonna say too much, but I heard things. I'll just say I heard things.
I see things.
I heard things.
You
And
should use your stamina before it's too late.
Yes. All right. I got it. You guys anything else to say about Zenless before we swap over to Mario and Luigi because this ended way faster than I thought.
I'm glad you didn't spend too much energy on this game. I'll be real, because you'd probably need it for the hammer minigame.
Yeah, that's exactly why I decided. You know what? Okay, so today, one pull lighter, which we did in literally the first 10 pulls. Thanks, game.
To be honest, I would have suggested doing Mario and Luigi first because doing pulls costs absolutely no energy.
It doesn't cost energy, but it costs time and money. Actual money. Alright, well... Wait, hang on a second. Before we do anything, let's showcase it. Hello guys, it is me, badass big cool person, here walking down these streets. Watch as all the ladies and some of the gentlemen turn their way at me.
Did you know this character has an ass jiggle?
You are a fucking liar. No, he doesn't.
He has cake though.
He has more cake than... well, no, he doesn't have, like, cake like Ben. Ben's got the biggest male cake.
My man's jeans are like extremely tight on him though.
Oh,
Why
for
do they
sure.
call that? Why do they call that man lighter when he's carrying a dump truck?
Alright, well... speaking of dump trucks, I'm gonna go swap over to Mario and Luigi, so I will be back in less than a minute.
I'm counting right now.